Hi everyone, so today we're going to be reviewing our issued ACU rucksacks here. As a whole, the rucksack is ACU pattern. I know they do put out OCPs as well, but my unit being older, we have just the regular ACUs. And now, with these, they do not have the old style of where they had like the iron setup here. These are all like the hardest plastic you can think of. Like, I have never met anybody who said, "Hey, my plastic broke. I need a new rucksack." Like, these things are, they are freaking tough. I mean, there's hardly anything that's gonna, unless you probably run over the thing, I don't think it's gonna break. And if you're running over it, you better be in a dump truck. But look at it. These are your straps. You do have some padding back here for your shoulder blades so they don't rub up against it. Not a whole lot, just a bare minimum amount. Down here you have your waist belt, which in the Army, for at least from what I've experienced, if you wear your waist belt while you're rucking, you're kind of a wuss. But beyond that, you do have some padding up in here, all through it. Now up here, you do have padding up through here. You have quick release straps, meaning, let's say you're in a firefight or something, or any situation of which you need to get that thing off you right now. And for whatever reason you can't get your arms out in time or something, blah, blah, blah. You end up unhooking this, pulling that, and these will unhook with those. And the whole ruck will just come right off. In the middle here, as you can see underneath this light, you have this strap. This is, I just call it the chest strap. Goes right up on your chest. You hook it in. I actually use this one a lot. It almost like takes a load off your back. It's distributing weight. But some features on this rucksack. When you're issued it, you get these sustainment pouches. And in here, as you can see, they have the US embroidery. They're pretty deep, actually, and they expand. Like, it's crazy, if you know how to pack one, how much you can actually put in there. They do have a drawstring. And then all you have to do is bring it down and clip it up. Let's look at the back. So the whole system has these little, I think they're called mole, is the actual name of them, a mole thing. But they're these little things that you can go and just keep adding pouches and equipment. I mean, it is all throughout this thing. On the sides. Everywhere. Now you get down to the bottom. If you're looking at it like this, you have these straps up here, which you can undo. And then you're wondering, well, what's this one for? This typically has your sleep system in it on the bottom. So you don't have to unpack all the way up here to get something that's on the bottom. You can undo this and then unzip this to get right into your sleep system or whatever else you might need. The inside of these are actually pretty roomy, but I will say I know that there is room to be desired sometimes if you don't always know how to pack these things. But this one, as you can see, has a sleep system on top. I had two of them in here. I was just practicing something, so they actually get really roomy. And once you learn how to pack, ranger roll your things, put them down in there, make them look nice, you can actually stuff quite a bit in here. There's not any compartments on the inside. It's basically just a huge sack you have on your back. Up in here, I actually found this really useful. I don't know if other people did or do, but this little mesh thing here, if you unclip this part, it is actually like a little bag. So you can kind of put useful things you know you're going to need all the time right up in the top. It'll make this a little bulkier up here, but it's actually, I thought, was super useful. Up on top, you have, these are where your straps go, but I have known people, they make their straps almost like a loop, like this, and they'll put something in between. Slide them through. But all in all, for everyone who ever does any form of hiking, or you're just a tactical guy or girl, and you're always thinking, well, what kind of rucksack should I get? These actually tend to be a little bit easier on your back than some of the older models, I should say. These have a lot more modular capability, and I tend to think they're pretty lightweight. I mean, I could pick this up with one hand, so the design was pretty well for them. There are newer ones out, OCPs. I'm sure they have some Cryptek, all sorts of different camos. Back in the day, I know you could get some in the desert. Maybe chocolate chip. I'm not sure. Maybe chocolate chip pattern. But other than that, these are super useful for anyone who's thinking about going camping, becoming a tactical person, a doomsday prepper, anything. These actually are very good starter equipment. If you want a quote-unquote bug-out bag, that is a bigger one that you want to have whenever you are on the run, or you're trying to keep people safe, anything, keep yourself safe, anyone. These hold what you need, and you can add to them as you see fit. But that is the currently issued ACU rucksack.